Hi, I'm Heather Chandor. I'm the Wellness Director here at Elim Park. And I wanted to show you some exercises today that you can do at home. We also encourage you to come down to the Wellness Center. We have lots of options for you to do both individual exercise and exercise in classes. We're also now starting to offer personal training, which is another option. So we'd love to see you come on down. But for today, I'm excited to show you what you could do right at home. So the first thing before we exercise, we're going to do a little warm up. And today, everything I do today will be sort of a mini version of maybe what you would do if you came down to the Wellness Center or came to a class. But this is a perfect way to get a little bit of exercise into your routine every day. And that's the key, right? Is having it be consistent and getting it into your routine. So what we're always going to do is start with a warm-up, and that can be anything that warms those muscles up. And the easiest thing to do is walk. So we're just going to walk in place, sit, and you can make this walk as big or as small as you feel comfortable. So right now, this is sort of a medium. I could do a little, just sort of a little tap side to side, or I could make it a big march. And so you decide what feels best. I'm going to sort of go in the middle here and make it just a little stronger walk. That's it. The other thing we want to do is warm up all the joints. And one of the big ones that we need to make sure we warm up is our shoulders. So to do that, I'm going to keep my feet still now. We can roll the shoulders back. And then we can make this a little bigger and bring the elbows into it. And then if we wanted to make it even bigger, if you feel comfortable doing this, you could make this a big circle with the arms so that those arms and shoulders are getting warmed up. Good. Let's go back to those marches. Excellent. So if you come down to the Wellness Center, we would have you warm up for about 5 minutes. But for today's instance, I'm just going to stop us there so that I can show you a few more things to do at home. All right, so one of the things that I want to show you is sort of different levels, and I'm going to be showing you something where I'm not holding on at all. However, all of these exercises could be done. Here I'm holding a bar, but you also could do these exercises where I'm holding the back of a chair, and I could hold that and do my exercises there. So I'll show you a few samples of those while we do it, but for most of the time today, I'll just be standing free like this, all right? And you do what you feel comfortable. So all I'd like you to do is do a little tiny squat. And when I squat, I'm gonna turn so you can see I'm just leaning back a little bit, all right? That's a little squat that we can do at home. Now, again, if you're needing to hold on to something, you can hold on to the back of a chair and do this back of your chair here. Now, what I'd love you to be able to get to, this would be the goal, is where we're being able to go all the way down into my chair and all the way back up from my chair. And it becomes a full squat. Now this, of course, would be like level 3. So if you're more comfortable at level 1, it just is here. If you want to go to level 2, it's a little further. And if you feel comfortable to go to 3, we go all the way down. Now you'll notice though, I'm not using my arms to get up from that chair. That's the key. You want to make sure those legs are doing the work. Let's try 2 more and 1 more. Good. And then let me show you a quick exercise that you can do for your upper body at home, even if you don't have any exercise equipment at all. So you're going to take the back of your chair here, and all we're going to do is bend our arms and push ourselves up. So you could, the back of the chair, this one's quite low. I would imagine if you're in your home, you might have a chair with a little higher back. So it could look something like this. If I'm up high, could look like this, so I'm not so far down. And level 1, just like we showed you before, would be a little bend, right? So that's sort of where we start. But if I feel confident, I could go much farther down for level 2. And really make those arms work. And so we're doing sort of a standing push-up is what we're doing here. Wonderful. So that's one great exercise for the legs, one really good exercise for the upper body, because really I'm working all my muscles. I'm working my arms and my chest and my back when I do that. So I'm getting it all done. One way to finish, we always finish when we exercise with just a few stretches. And so a nice way to do that and to really relax is to be seated while we stretch. So you would want to sit down and you can do just your shoulder rolls. Shoulder rolls. That's it. Some nice shoulder rolls just to let yourself relax. That's it. And we can sit nice and tall with our feet solid on the floor. We can just take one arm up, gently reach over, and bring it back down. And one arm over, and bring it back down. And I always love to end all of our classes with a nice deep cleansing breath. And a really good way to do that is to think about breathing in through the nose and exhaling out through your mouth. So we're going to inhale in and blow out. Try it one more time. And what I want you to think about when you do it this time is almost feel like you're inhaling beyond your lungs and bringing that air down, almost like you're bringing it down to your stomach, okay? Nice, slow, deep breath in and slowly out. And I thank you so much for letting me join you, and I hope to see you in the Wellness Center soon.